YouTube, OCG ban list time, and we are hoping for a maxi ban. The copium, the conspiracy, the theory is that Mulchummy, the new Squidward looking baby SpongeBob card that just was released, is a card that is designed an errata maxi. It's fair, it's balanced, and it does everything that maxi does without any of the ridiculous non-restrictions and activation requirements. Let's see if they answered our players and banned maxi in the OCG, which will then have some very real and serious repercussions for us over in the TCG. Let's begin. All right, first off, we've got newly unlimited Bulb. The legacy of Halka Fibrax has been unleashed. I think all that remains is Gofu, right? Is maybe like one of the only cards that still isn't unbanned from Halka Fibrax. But I guess you could argue to some extent that's probably more of like a link summoning problem, if anything. But yeah, Bulb is now back at 3. This card's really dumb, by the way. Like, actually, this card is still banned. It should still be banned. It's a normal summon that is 2 bodies for free. Yeah. But we don't need to have the Link 1 monster debate yet. Or right now. Ib went from 2 to 3. Oh boy. Yep, okay. We've already talked about this one on the last list. Nothing to say here. Losses. 3 copies? I mean, do we need 3? Like, I guess there's no difference between 1 to 3. To be fair. I mean, 2 is like just the pure Thunder Dragon players, I guess, can use like multiples. Yeah, I don't know. 3 Ib instead of 2 is crazy. Somehow I doubt that. Anyway. Alright, this seems very underwhelming. Nothing crazy so far. These are like some dust gathering cards here, honestly. There's like, just a lot of things on the ban list that are like way past their, you know, being good date, sort of say. And this is one of them. Like, this thing probably should have come back like, you know, a while ago. Although, to be fair, they still have Fusion Destiny Verte in OCG, I think, right? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like those cards are more problematic than Scorpio anyway, so having this at 1 didn't really seem to achieve much. It's kind of weird having a card in the game that just searches any quote-unquote fusion card. That seems very dangerous card design, but it is what it is. Oh, Verte is banned over there? Ooh. Not banned in Mastodon. Mastodon is the last remaining Predaplant format. And I can promise you that no matter what anyone says, Verte is a Predaplant card. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I didn't even know it was at 1. I thought it was still banned. Time Seal, let's fucking go. What does it do? Skip your next draw phase? This card is like so much worse than you actually realize, right? Because you think like on the surface, it's like, okay, set Time Seal. And then you pass to your opponent's turn. Turn 2, you flip Time Seal. They skip their draw phase, right? But that's not how that works. Because as soon as your end phase is over, it's now the draw phase. So you can't skip a phase. You have to immediately enter. So Time Seal skips the next turn's draw phase. It's like turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 4's draw phase. It's so unbelievably terrible. Yeah, so, I don't know, this was maybe good, like, 10 years ago, like, in hand control, quote-unquote, was a real deck. People used to play drop-off and stuff. But it didn't actually occur to me in Click until, like, a few years ago, where it was explained to me, you know that Time Seal doesn't actually stop the next draw phase. It stops technically the next draw phase, if you look at it that way. So it's really bad. Like, it's really terrible. Oh, shit, dude. Rollback. Yeah, no, yeah. Use it immediately with Labyrinth. Yeah, no. Here we go. Hand control Labyrinth, baby. We're so back. Anyway. I mean, we already have these at 3 in Macedon, don't we? So, are they all going to... Oh, they're all going to 2. Wow, okay. Yeah, slowly but surely. I think Tempest is already at 3. Oh, he's already out. He's... Oh, okay. Drag Rulers! Drag Rulers! Yay! I'm blasting, I'm bouldering, and I'm burning, baby. Let's go. And I'm squirting. Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah, I knew that was an important one I forgot. Quick fix to 2. I don't know if anyone really likes the idea of Spyral being a good deck. I'm not sure what the other OCG hits are. I think it's almost full power in Masado. Which is weird, like Spyro not being a quote-unquote good deck. It really is just Max E, I suppose. The deck just doesn't have a play into it. But I think without Max E, Spyro is, like, terrifying. Like, it's genuinely, like, such a terrifying card. Which, again, begs the question, and I think this is kind of telling as to why Max E is not getting banned. Why would they bring back cards like this, like Ib, and specifically Quick-Fix as well, which are definitely, like, the decks that are quote-unquote kept in check by Max E in the OCG if they were planning on banning it soon. Because if they were going to ban Max E soon, they wouldn't be bringing these cards back. They would, you know, be setting up the next couple of formats for eventually the inevitable banning of Max E, and they would start getting rid of these kind of cards to prepare for the return of Max E, the banning of Max E. So what I'm saying with this is TLDR, I don't think OCG is ever going to change their philosophy on Max E. I think if Malt Chummy hasn't changed their mind, like, that's it. Masado, OCG, Maxi is just a definitive stay, and the game is supposed to play around and be designed with those cards in mind, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing, realistic takeaway I can analyze and interpret from seeing these kind of changes. Bonfire to 2. Okay. This is Errata, right? Perform Rage Plushfire will be receiving its previously announced Errata. It will now be a hard once per turn. Look how they massacred my boy! Look how they massacred my boy! Look how they massacred my boy! I didn't think once per turn, like... Were you using Plushfire more than once per turn back in Pepe format? Because you go pop one with Draco Slayer, and then how are you popping the second one? Like, maybe like Wavering Eye sometimes? Because you didn't have Electromite. You didn't have Astrograph. DPE? Yeah, I remember. DPE was a really good card in 2015, yeah. Like, remember when... Do you guys remember pulling a secret rare DPE in Breakers of Shadow? Yeah, that shit was good, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it was... Dude, fuck you. Anyway. So... Yeah, they kind of ruined the cards. It is what it is, but, you know. Oh, finally! Oh, finally! Kirin! We're Kirin! Oh, I love this. Which, by the way, we need to bring up the Twitter thread. Because usually what happens is they post it on Twitter, and I love reading the translated comments. They're actually hilarious. So I remember specifically the last OCG ban list that was posted on Twitter, every single comment was just Kirin question mark. It was great. Huh? What's the difference between 3 and 1 Beatrice? Is Fiendsmith spamming Beatrices? Because I don't think they are. They're just doing 1. Is this actually just a nothing hit? So this doesn't affect anyone except Burning Abyss. So no one is affected by this. Fiendsmiths don't care about this. That engine is fine. This affects no one except VA players. All right, cool. I'm seeing you, Konami. Wait, this was semi-limited? This used to be semi-limited? That's so funny. I forgot about how dumb that was. Who's playing 2? There are some decks that can play 2. But you could have just put it to 1 immediately. Like, at least putting it to 1 would kind of mean something. But wow, they put it to 2 on a ban list before this. That's insane. Specifically just Rescue Ace. There you go. Ooh, getting even weaker on the Snake Eye hits here. Okay, so just more consistency hits for this deck. Which all they really did to replace the Snake Eye consistency was Fiendsmith. So by dropping the other cards, you get... I think Wanted is currently at 1 over there, right? Diabellstar might be at 2 or 1 or something as well. You just play Fiendsmith, that gets you there. So now they're crippling the consistency even more with Snash here. Gimmick Puppet of Strings is limited. I guess this must have used multiple copies in the combo for the FTK. I assume the FTK might still be viable, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Who knows? That deck has not really done anything, by the way, which is hilarious to think. That they kind of just didn't really do anything. Is it still possible to do FTK? Maybe it makes it harder or something? I couldn't tell you. I don't know anything about this. Oh, yes! God, yes! Oh, thank you. Sangan Summoning Limit. Dude, I don't even care that much about Tenpai. That deck, I think, is ass. Unless they exactly, very specifically draw Sangan Summoning. This card is disgusting. It's a Rota Miscellaneousaurus. It's weird, actually, to think. I'd probably say Miscellaneousaurus is actually still better than Sangan Summoning. But, like, I mean... Come on, dude. It's like, this card is so obnoxious. I cannot interact with your cards in any shape and form. Fun deck, honestly. Tenpai is just such a monstrosity of a creation. And before you start getting mad, like, competitive players are always complaining. Deck is too expensive. Deck is too cheap. Deck doesn't go second good enough. Deck doesn't go first good enough. Blah, 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 blah. You're never happy. I know. I'm never happy. Do you know why? Because I'm depressed. Oh, finally. Summon limit to 1. I don't know why they don't just ban it, but 1 is, well, good enough, I suppose. All right, here we go. Newly forbidden. Maxi. Finally. Here it is. The Earth Insect will be eradicated on this list now. Here it is. What year is this? 2004? Why are we nerfing Magical Scientist? What is this for? What deck is using this? Is there a Tachyon FTK? That's really funny. Sorry, I'm very sick right now. That's great. Okay, chat, if anyone asks you, we need to make sure that people think this is a scientist hit, okay? Just, we need to, like, create, like, a Mandela effect as a community and spread this shit like wildfire. This is a scientist hit because they're bringing it back next format. My sources at Konami head office have told me such. Kaiser to 0. And no one was upset about that. Oh, that's it. Great. There's no Maxi. Wow, shocking. Where Maxi, huh? Okay, well, I think the Spyral Quick-Fix to 2 kind of spoiled it for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was just no world they were bringing back Spyral cards and then also going to ban Maxi. That just wasn't happening. I can't tell if I'm still being trolled or something. With Ib going from 2 to 3 actually mattering. That's probably a troll. I just, like, I don't know. There's just a lot of, like, dust hits, I think, right? This is what this list really told me. Just cards that aren't really relevant, that just slowly coming back, because nothing's actually going to change. Like, their format actually just still looking at this doesn't look like anything changes. Tenpai is significantly weaker. Because Sangan Summoning, I feel like that deck just doesn't do anything without Sangan Summoning. It just literally loses to 1 disruption. And if it doesn't lose to 1 disruption, it means that they haven't drawn enough disruption for your turn, which means you get to play. I don't know, it's a weird paradox with that deck. Summon Limit is a good hit. Ash, Bonfire, I suppose, in terms of the philosophy of OCG is fine. That's usually how they approach things, I guess. Can't tell if the Gimmick Puppet thing is relevant. Kirin is cool, but we know from TCG that's basically useless, and sadly, he is way past his time. Same with the Dragon Rulers. Same with Colossus, kind of. Bulb, I really don't like. I just think that card is kind of rough, kind of fucked, but overall, kind of a big nothing, but stuff happened. I mean, there's a lot of just cards here numerically, so, you know. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. All right. Peace out. Tune in for the memes. Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. Let's read a couple of comments. All right, I'll be honest. Turtle getting hit out of nowhere is funny. It's because of Tachyon. No, sorry. It's because of Scientist. They never banning it, huh? Everyone's on the cope with Maxi. Why Turtle get hit? Would be nice if Thunder Dragon got new support. Maybe, actually. Maybe. Believers in Shambles. Nice ban list. Seems Mastodon will follow this way. I don't know why Konami doesn't print a good Thunder deck that uses effects from the hand and keeps Colossus banned. Sprite was that much more obnoxious for not activating in hand. Don't know about that take. Thunder Dragons are going to be so happy. Kaiser's banned. Kirin is back. Time Z was a sleeper pick. Definitely surprised about Tenpai field spell. Beatrice to 1? What does this limit do? Waiting for its next ban. Yeah, true. Maxi, keep combo deck in check. However you would think it would get banned. Thank you, Al Hello. Konami, please. We tier players can be trusted with Bulb and Mastodon. Bulb doesn't do that much in tier limit. Why is Konami such slowpokes when it comes to Dragon Rulers? They were doing nothing in Mastodon and they went to Unlimited. Why does Konami just ban Poplar? That's all they had to do. Ban Poplar, then see if more hits are needed. Pepe is back, lads. Come on, Harry Kane, score some fucking goals. No, Pepe is not back. Shut up. Time seal to 3 is so funny. Catapult Turtle for next new mate. Oh, that's a good idea. Can we get a Catapult Turtle mate in Master Duo? Oh, I'm down for that. All right, let's see. Any good ban list updates here? What have they told us? Man, they actually just yap online, don't they? I can't even find it. There it is. This must be the one, right? 5,000 likes? Wait, I assume this is introducing the ban list, right? This page here? Yeah. Wow, what the hell? God, we always forget just how fucking big Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in Japan. All right, let's see. Top Japanese reactions. I cannot see. There are no dragoons. Heaven strings. Catapult Turtle, Sag. Wow, more and more deployment suppression cards are being restricted. I think deployment suppression is floodgate in Japanese. When will we realize that what we really need is to reduce the number of moves? Wait, is he pro floodgate? You know what Yu-Gi-Oh needs? Yu-Gi-Oh needs less moves, less actions being taken. Wow, it's hot. I guess Kaikuro and Catapult were no good after all. The first one-hit kill was not allowed after all. It's tough when Kaikuro is brought out. Thank you for everything so far. Wait, what? What are all these dog posting things? What's going on? What is this meme? New limit regulation prohibited card poodle sitting on a chair. Restricted card poodle sitting on a chair. Oh, it's because the server wasn't working, and I guess they must have got this error message, right? Haha. Good joke, guys. Happy ban list day. Wait, what? Nothing happened to Pearly. Oh, I think it's because the dog is sitting on the chair, now they put the cat sitting on the chair. Very funny. I'm currently on a break from Yu-Gi-Oh, so I do squirt emoji. Not really know what the current environment is like, but I never thought Catapult Turtle would be banned. The fun thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is that you never know what cards will be useful. I finally got to see it. Turtle. Wow, they really seem fixated on Turtle. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh dear, Turtle is used in a burn deck, so that's how it turned out. Don't worry, Yugi. Unicorn, yay. Is it okay to release the glow-up valve? Valve? That's an interesting translation for bulb. Beatrice restriction, no scolding of Fiendsmith. I said this, but I don't actually play paper, so I don't know much about Fiendsmith. One Demonsmith is Link 4, so give me back my Hornet bit. I unlocked Eve the Miko. This is really hard to read if you don't know OCG card names. It's not an exaggeration to see that they are almost the same card. Fiendsmith works unregulated, and Troymare is banned. Troymare, isn't that like a Gimmick Puppet name? I just want to know why. If demons are allowed, give me back Troymare. Wait, isn't that Nightmare? Mermaid? Is he talking about Mermaid? Oh my god. That's so funny. Apology and notice regarding congested access. Yes. You guys can't see it. This is so bad. Only thing that makes me slightly jealous of your format is cheap cards. Oh, some random American giving his opinion. If you're on the internet, you can guarantee there's an American somewhere who has something to say. If you told a duelist from a year ago that Heaven String would be restricted, I doubt there would be a single person who would believe you. There's a lineup that will be banned and restricted. The Seal of Time is unlimited. Lol. I wish the new Exodia would at least be semi-restricted. No Kaikuro allowed. I'm worried that the Demon Seal Labyrinth will cause a stir, but is that okay? As usual, I can't see it. Give me back Dragoon. Farewell, Catalpa. I can't watch it, but keep the joke to yourself. Is he talking to the comment section or Konami? Keep your joke ban list to yourself. Oh, God. Unicorn! Alright, cool. Alright, that's enough. Alright, that has been your OCG ban list roundup. Great community, honestly. 10 out of 10. They're very funny. Although I'm not sure if Google Translate is what makes it 10 out of 10. In the next one.